Man, that big orange bloated syphilis up Adderall riddled idiot sure does like getting smacked around a lot on the world stage right in front of everybody, Trump supporters. I mean, maybe he's into BDSM or something like that, to each their own, whatever, I don't care, but I mean, he's getting smacked around left and right by world leaders. And not just world leaders, governors. I mean, Gavin Newsom had his way with him the other day right in front of everybody. And then had his way with his wife right there right in front of everybody. Russia, immediately after Donald Trump allegedly won the election, went out there and put nudie pics of Donald Trump's wife all over Russian state-run media, and he never said anything about it. That's a smackdown right there, ain't it? Denmark come out and literally told Donald Trump to F off. Canada told Donald Trump that, hey, we're going to go ahead and retaliate with tariffs of our own since you want to wage trade wars against us for no reason whatsoever. We'll go ahead and put counter tariffs, and we'll just target the red states with our tariffs. That way we don't hurt the wrong people there. So let me explain how that's going to work to you there, Trump supporters. If you work someplace like in Tennessee or Kentucky there at one of those distilleries, Canada's going to put a 150% tariff on all that product. Canadians are going to stop buying that. There won't be no need to produce as much, and so they're going to have to cut back on their labor force there. So if you had you a good cushy job there at those distilleries for years and years thinking it ain't never going to go anywhere, well, Donald Trump just screwed that up for you, didn't he? So I hope you lose that. Hey, but you'll be okay, though. I know Kentucky and Tennessee don't really believe too much in, unemployment benefits and stuff like that, but you'll be fine. You'll pull yourself up from your bootstraps, won't you? Good boy. Anyway, Canada's smacking him around. The Mexican president, she smacked him around too and told him you ain't flying those military flights over Mexico to drop people off anywhere. So he had to turn those around, which, by the way, he don't have to fly those military planes there, Trump supporters. That's just a big waste of taxpayer dollars. That's just him pumping his chest up, pumping his muscle. Oh, that's right. He don't have muscles. I bet if he took his shirt off, it's just some flabby. Sorry, y'all. That's probably disgusting is what I'm saying. Anyway, no muscle there, Trump supporters. He don't have to fly those military flights, y'all. That's $850,000 per flight to transport 80 people. ICE has planes to do that for $8,500 a flight. That's Donald Trump playing with his little military toys, his suckers and losers, while he's pretending he's president. He don't have to do that. Just the same way that he's putting a bunch of them down on our southern border right now. For no reason at all, except for wasting taxpayer dollars. A bunch of soldiers down there looking at dirt and rocks and cactuses and tumbleweeds all day long, every day. Big waste of money, what I'm telling you. And y'all know that because y'all have already, last year decided y'all was going to have y'all's Bald Eagle Save America convoy down there to Eagle Pass, and you found out there ain't nothing going on down there. So you baptized each other in a bunch of damn cattle troughs in the name of your orange messiah, Donald F. and Trump. You bunch of losers. Anyway, you knew there wasn't nothing going on down there at that southern border, and you can tell by the way that it is because afterwards, nobody heard a damn thing about Eagle Pass anymore because really it wasn't nothing but a big old movie prop set up by Hot Wheels himself, Greg Abbott. So anyway, big waste of taxpayer dollars. I thought y'all were worried about all that wasteful spending. Apparently not. So then Donald Trump tries to fly down to Colombia with his military flights, and the Colombian president told him he could kick rocks and send those flights back to America, that he wasn't taking them. Well, of course, Donald Trump gets his little feelings hurt about that, right? So I'm going to retaliate, Donald Trump says, and make all my people pay more for coffee and roses, and flowers and stuff, and whatever else comes out of Colombia. Tariffs. So, of course, the Colombian president, he's like, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and send my plane up there to pick those people up. And, man, y'all thought y'all had a win. Man. And I knew immediately he didn't have a win. I knew that there was retaliation coming for that. And the Colombian president said, I'll send my plane up there and treat these people with dignity and respect there. And then he turns around and leaves Donald Trump a scathing love letter right there on the Twitter Spaces for the whole world to see, calling Donald Trump out for what he is, the weak, pathetic, racist piece of garbage that he is. And reminded Donald Trump that if push comes to shove, Colombia don't need us as trade partners. And that they will immediately put 50% tariffs on our exports. So if you're a pig farmer out there in rural America, you're going to start hurting. If you're a corn farmer that relies on exports to Colombia, you're going to start hurting. Congratulations. All right. And he reminded him they'll find other trade partners. And sure enough, guess who stepped up to the plate immediately? Said, we'll fill that void. We'll pull up that slack. China did. China did. So everything he's done, foreign policy-wise, has done nothing but benefit China and Russia. Domestically, hadn't been nothing but just a big old show of Christian nationalist racism. But that's what it's been all about for y'all anyway, huh? Pussies. See, because you are the only people in world history, Trump supporters, who's ever referred to a politician as daddy. That's how weak and pathetic every damn one of you are. Inmate Trump.